On today's video, I'm going to be unboxing a massive upgrade. And if you want to see what it is, you're going to have to stick around after this. What's up everybody, my name is Ken Rudina and welcome back to Superpower Review. Guys, I'm super excited for today's video because today I'm going to be unboxing a massive upgrade on the channel today. So before I unbox this, or while I unbox this, I have a little bit of a story behind this unboxing. So recently I've been taking a look at the collection and I have officially decided over this craziness that, this whole craziness that us collectors have, that I am going to try to upgrade as much as possible comic books that are graded in a 9.0 and a 9.2, and maybe hopefully get them to a 9.4 or above, okay? So with this book, well, speaking of this book too, the background kind of gives it slightly away, but I was, again, going through the collection, and this one happened to sell first. I put a barrage of comic books for sale on my Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, it's right down here, KarateKevin67. I've been selling stuff like crazy. From small back issues. Wow, look at that packing job. This is going to make a mess. I've been trying to sell some back issues. I sold a couple of slabs, including the older version of this. Selling action figures, some of my statues. I'm trying to shy away from PVC statues now, or smaller scale statues, and a bunch of my artwork. Again, if you do not follow me on Instagram, please do so. You can see all of my artwork there. And I've been also doing some auctions on my Instagram for pieces that are not moving as fast as I like to. So I raised a bunch of money. So this book that I have bought here, none of the funds came out of the bank. It was all funded through PayPal of everything that I have sold. So I decluttered and upgraded something really cool. So I put on Facebook, because I joined lots of Facebook not marketplace, but a bunch of Facebook groups that are comic related. And I'd say to people like, hey, I'm in search of this, yada yada. Let me know what you have. Man, there's like a sheep in here. So of course I have a good amount of people. I dodged bullets from a scammer. That's a whole other video in itself. Maybe I could do a video on how to avoid scammers, or the red flags to look out for scammers. But I almost got scammed. Luckily I saw those red flags and did not get scammed. And so I had two other people who were like, hey, I have the book you're looking for, and yada, yada, yada. Let's make out a deal. And one person happened to stand out better than the rest with a good price. And this dude was awesome, okay? He goes by the name Gerard. That's his name. He was a really cool dude, okay? And as I went through, the people, he was obviously going to be the one I was going to deal with because he had the cheaper price, the better price. And I also liked how he presented himself. He came off very professional. And he also admitted to me, too, that he has never sold anything before, which was a little concerning at first, but this guy was super cool, okay? This guy sent as many photos as I wanted. He went above and beyond and was like, hey, man, I hate scammers, too, because I told him about how I almost got scammed. And he sent like a picture of the book with a note next to it saying Gerard signed on this date. He also did a video call with me and was like, man, here's the book again, and I just want to make sure everything is legit. I'm not trying to scam you, and I just love the transparency of this dude. So Gerard, if you are watching, man, thank you so much for the transparency, the professionalism, and the great deal on this book. Again, this was his first time selling something to a collector, and Gerard, I gotta say right away, dude, right off the bat, even though this is your first time, you packed like a pro, and you dealt with the situation like a pro. So kudos to you, good sir. We even got a nice thank you right here. So enough jibba jabba, enough talk. I'll fast forward a little bit here, get the book unboxed so I can show it to you. And so also, this is the third book of the year that I bought in the same year and ended up upgrading. Used the funds to sell it, made a profit off of it, and used those funds to upgrade. So here we go, guys. Huge, huge book right here. I cannot wait to look at this thing. We have, deep breaths, a Daredevil number 131, CGC graded in a 9.6. This is the first full appearance and the origin of Bullseye, or the new Bullseye, as they say on the label. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I can't believe it, guys. I really, really can't. I'm actually speechless for a second, and I wish I could take it in for a second, but then there would be dead air, and that wouldn't make for good content. But the colors look nice. So I was originally going to shoot for a 9.4 in this book. Another story behind this book is I was on eBay. I had a lead on eBay for a 9.4. I sent in an offer. The person didn't accept the offer right away because I told him to decline my offer because in the pictures there was writing on the book. And yes, 9.4s can still pass as a 9.4 with writing on the book. Some shock to some people. And for me personally, writing or stamps on a comic book is a huge, huge turnoff for me, unless it's signed by an actual artist or someone who had something to do with the book. But it was this huge turnoff. I said, no, please decline this. I'm not interested in it. Then a 9.6 came up, and this 9.6 on eBay had a huge miswrap. And now this book, it goes for a pretty penny. You know, it's not a cheap book. It's not a very easily obtainable book, especially in a high grade like this. And so I was like, you know, if I'm going to be paying all that money, I don't want this book to have a miswrap. I want this book to look as presentable as possible. So I ended up not going for it, even though it sold really, really cheap. So my buddy Gerard here sold this to me with price including with next day shipping, okay, fully insured, and under GPA of what this book is selling for 90-day GPA. So again, Gerard, man, I can't say enough, dude. Thank you so much for the amazing deal, the great job you did packing. The next day shipping thing was really cool because he's from California, I'm from Massachusetts. I was like, there's no way that this thing is going to make it in one day. It made it to my house less than 24 hours from the time he put it at the post office. And even then, he's telling me, hey, I'm getting your book shipped. I love this information. Like, I love all the information he's telling me. Hey, I'm going off to the post office right now. I'll send a picture of your tracking right away. Hey, buddy, here's a picture of your tracking. So again, Gerard, dude, I can't thank you enough, man, for making this dream come true. This is absolutely incredible. Now, let me take finally take a look at the front cover so I can look at this thing. And this thing is just gorgeous, dude. Absolutely gorgeous. I am blown away by this. You know, for a book like this, okay, from 1976, to still have a 9.6 grade to me is just amazing. I've said it, I know it's not like a big deal compared to other books. Like when I unboxed my Swamp Thing number 9 and it was a 9.6, I just can't believe books like this can hold their condition. Like, I just find it amazing. I really do. I think it's jaw-dropping at some points. This book is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I don't see any spine ticks on it to make it a 9.6. There's got to be something else that I'm not seeing. I'm not a professional grader, obviously, but I mean, we got some, okay, this corner is not as sharp as it could be, but it's a gorgeous book from 1976, dude. Fabulous, fabulous book. And so, again, like I said, I had this book in a 9.0 upgraded, huge upgrade, right? 9.0 to a 9.6, huge, huge upgrade. I already have a copy right up there, as you can see. That copy I bought in Florida, and that's just a beater copy, a reader's copy, as you'd say. And now that I'm looking at it, keep that shot right there. The funny thing is, and you probably won't believe this, but believe it, people, I speak the truth. This book here that I just bought costs more than my Daredevil #1 up there, which is kind of crazy. If you can just scooch it over to that book right there, Cody. So I think that's, and this book now, at the time I got for a really good deal, this book now is like, I think, shy of $2,000 possibly, and I didn't pay anywhere near that. So I think it's kind of crazy to go to show you how crazy the market is right now on how things are going up in price. So really happy to have this book in the collection, really happy to make this upgrade, and I'm going to try to continue making these upgrades as much as possible. I have a Spawn #1 signed by Todd McFarlane in 9.6. I think I'm going to try to upgrade that to a 9.8 and so on and so forth. So guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, nerding out with me. I appreciate all of the support that the channel and this video will get. So if you haven't yet, please smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see future unboxings, if you want to see my collection to continue to grow. And I will see you guys next time.